A quickie. Seriously, let's keep it quick and simple and to the point. A lesson can be learned from Angry Joe. You're going, what? But yes, it can be. Regarding the situation where people want to cancel or he's been Me Too'd or the words predator have been used to describe Angry Joe. Think about that. So this guy's a Cosby? This guy's a Harvey Weinstein? Matt Leinart? I took time yesterday on my lunch to read the whole, good God, that was a nice little script or a little booklet I read right there. If you're here for my opinion and my quick take. Like I said, I don't always agree with Joe, but he is entertaining. I watch his channel. I can't wait to see what he has to say about The Last of Us. But there is definitely a lesson to be learned. Let's go straight into it. Let's hit this hard and fast. 3 pumps, kind of like The Last of Us 2, the sex scene, perhaps. Number one, first of all, if this is true, and I don't believe it is, but if it is, because we have to give both sides their due, it's kind of weird that this is weird timing, but if this is true, then the only thing that this man is guilty of is he plays a lot of games, but he has no game. You like that, didn't you? No, okay. Oh, you didn't. We all, guys, men, black, white, green, purple, it doesn't matter. We all have that one friend or a friend of a friend who is insensitive. They can't read the room. They're not good at body language. They don't know how to talk to women, deal, interact. It's almost cavemanish, and they mess it up for the other guys who halfway know what they're doing and they're decent and going about things the right way in the game. There's rules and regulations to this game. It is. You can't always win them. Sometimes you do win. But in this regards, I did not see anything that you would use the word predator, where he tried to flex or use his power. He makes YouTube videos. He doesn't run YouTube. So I don't understand the whole he was trying to, and don't get me wrong, because people do try to flex and use their positions, their authority. That's what they try to do to impress individuals, to impress females. Back in high school, college, 400-pound big cowboy hick looking and fucking black as black can be, defensive and offensive linemen are getting body bags, body counts, guts, giving out multiple bladder infections. Because of why? Because, oh baby, I'm about to be all SEC. I might get into the NFL. Or perhaps they was just on the football team. How many times does the bad boy or he's just so cool? People do that. Think about the rappers out here. Some of these guys, some of these celebrities, they're celebrities, and you're like, this dude is ugly. There's no way this guy's getting any play. If he was not a rapper, he would get nothing. So we see people all the time do that. There's nothing particularly wrong with that unless it is in a predator type manner. So I can't. I've seen it happen too many times where people go, well, I do this or I do that and da-da-da-da-da. I dropped this or I dropped that. You're trying to kind of manipulate and give somebody a reason to like you or feel you more than maybe they should. I read this. It's long. I read it twice. I waited to kind of see an update. First of all, it is wrong. I have a daughter. I have young nieces. I have friends who have daughters. I have second cousins. I have young women. I care about young people in general. So it is a bad situation for her to be uncomfortable and to be in a situation where she was scary or tense or you don't know what happens. Because yes, stuff like this, it is legit. It is real. Women do get sexually assaulted. I don't have the stats, but every day, it's crazy. It's disgusting. I have a wife. I have a daughter. I've already said that. It makes me very upset to think about that. You're not a real man. But you have to understand, we got to look into it. And so I understand that part of it. But this is where I have to say This is where the OG comes in. This is where the fatherly figure, the uncle, the older cat come in. Let me just tell it like it is. This could have all been avoided by saying one thing. I got a boyfriend. I got a boyfriend. Bam! It kills it right then and there. I have a boyfriend. Because as I read this story, she brought up to us multiple times, oh, she got a boyfriend. Mad because 8 hours and she wasn't able to talk to her boyfriend. Then apparently she had a guy friend. I did like the part where allegedly he was like, I lost my phone. Can I use your phone to call? And he had it the whole time. That's something that I was like, you know what? Joe's kind of a player right there. I kind of like that move right there. If that was true or not. But the stuff of taking purses, having little Joe, I could see that too. Little Joe, like a little minion, taking your purse or your phone and you got slammed up against the wall and then he made me feel bad because he was like, you're just like the rest of them. You're trying to use me. Now, here's the thing about that. Maybe there has been people who try to finesse him or use him to perhaps get to that next level. So, I mean, I could see that being legit, him saying that. Now, could he also use that to his advantage to shame her and make her feel bad as though she needed to owe him something? Then that's crappy. But this could have been resolved by saying a couple of words. I have a boyfriend. 80% of that story's done. But at the same time, here's some other things. She's coming off as flirty. And you got to understand in the game, guys, women, young women, ladies, you know this. Unless I'm a moist dude, if you flirting back, and I'm taking a married, but if you holler at me maybe my heyday, then, hey, it's on. You open yourself up to some corny lines or whatever. She came off the bat flirtatious. I think this woman is 26 years old and a Marine. So I hate to say this, but I know some people in the Marines, in the Army, there's a lot of sexual harassment that goes on. You get your fair shares of some catcalling and some other stuff that goes on there. So I'm pretty sure she's used to that and she knows how to squash that real quick. Real quick. Here's the thing too. And I tell this to people. Stop being so nice. Females, stop being so nice. You know what I'm saying? Because these dudes, they're about one thing. So you being nice and, well, I don't want to hurt his feelings. You just met him. Go ahead and tell him no. Do you think what he's going to do? Backhand you? Ike Turner style? What? You said no? You set yourself up for failure. So understand, know the game. And there's some women out here that put it down real quick. I got a dude. I'm married. I'm engaged. Yada, yada, yada. There are some good dudes who are friendly. Like I have coworkers. I have people that I know. Congregation people. I'm cool, but it's civil and it's respectful. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we're going out to eat, but it's a group setting. You know what I'm saying? How do you go out to eat and you come with another dude? I got a boyfriend, so I just want to let you know. You know, the whole story, I'm going like, where is the boyfriend at? And why are you going for a dude friend? You know what I'm saying? I mean, I'm like, hey, yo, man, can you take my girl dude friend? I can't go, but could you? Now, wait a minute. You know, it's a lot of weird things. I'm going to try to keep this really, really quick. Guys, also be careful because I keep telling people, you have to be extra sensitive. You got to really look at the body language. You have to deal with this like a really sensitive situation because you don't want this to go south. You may think one thing or feel one thing or see this as one thing, but she may be thinking something else. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, also, I've been in the bar and the club before where I've seen women finesse dudes and they try to play them off. I've seen it at work. Here comes Tina. Oh, man, I'm so hungry. I ain't got no food. I spent my little last dollars on this little bad baby's diaper. Then she over here talking to the dude, my dude, Kenneth. Next thing you know, she got some Burger King. Kenneth, I went ahead and hollered at that girl. We went out to lunch. I didn't know she was back thinking about me again. I'm like, she was just thinking about you because you didn't, you had money and she didn't have no lunch. Because there are chicks who finesse dudes all the time. So, females, you have to think. And stop playing dudes. Stop playing dudes and stop being So I get frustrated thinking about it because you have to be upfront. That's the thing. Well, I was trying to be nice. Don't use that as an excuse. You got a man. Let this other dude know that you're spoken for. I had a situation, college, chick. It was long distance. I wasn't there, out of state. She had befriended this one dude, and the dude was so nice and charming. And this is how it works, because I've heard it before. Real quick. Oh, I love Jason. Jason's my boy. I'm ride or die. But you know what? Juan is just cool. You know what I'm saying? He don't give me the attention that he does. But Juan be flirting, and I feel him. But you ain't about to leave to go to Juan's dusty behind, are you? You know, these chicks play them games because it's like, well, he don't give me that attention. I'll get it from somewhere else. Or this is what I'm looking for, but you know, I ain't gonna do nothing. Well, it was kind of similar in my situation with the college. I didn't even know about 3 or 4 months. Shame on me. This dude low-key hollering, doing his thing. And when all push came to shove, the dude had, Hall of Hall of Fame skills, GOAT-like status, 30 for 30, The Last Dance. He went ahead and played her. She wanted to cry and boo-hoo. I didn't know. And then, I get the synopsis of the story, and I'm like, all that being nice, not telling them your situation, and then you was mad at me, and I didn't do my part to give you the attention that you need. So here comes somebody kind of scooping you up, and then he's on the side. He's working at you. And this happens a lot because these females play that. They play that. Oh, I just want to be nice. So it's just a coworker, or it's a schoolmate, or we just this or that. I've multiple times, and then at the end of the day, them draws. The dude got them draws, them legs magically got open, or all of a sudden you slopping it up. The neck motion, you know what I'm saying? It happens. Why? Because these chicks don't come out and say what's up. Playing nice, or wanting to be nice. So I didn't want him to be mad. And here's the thing. Females flirt too much. They do. She should have not flirted when, what did you think was going to happen? Dudes, once again, I'm going to have to make this short. Be careful out here, man. Because you don't want something to turn back around and then somebody says, oh, well, you did this, or he said this or that. And I tell my young cousin, my second cousin, nephews, you have to go at this a completely different way. Nowadays, we as men, real men, and especially black men who smart, intelligent, who knows what they want, on top of the game, financial is taken care of. They got a nice little couple of lines. They know how to interact. They're seasoned vets. And you have to change it now because we get attacked now for, when I was growing up in the game, it was now we ain't gonna talk about the late 90s, because in the late 90s you could say and do a whole lot of stuff that nowadays would be like, God, let somebody talk to my daughter like that. But you have to go about this game so much different, and you can't enjoy the chase or the thrill or the newness or the conversation or the, she feels you, but she don't feel you, but she kind of like you, or hard to get. It's so frustrating, and it's so hard. Dating as a young man, I could only imagine. I pray for y'all, man. It's bad out here. But the lessons to be learned from this, if this is legit, if this is real, first of all, I don't think it is. But like I said, no harm, no foul. This was a bad situation, but she could have avoided this. I'm not trying to shame her. If this did happen, and maybe she, in the back of her head, was, hey, this is a big YouTuber. This is an opportunity for me to maybe get better. I'm smaller. I can understand that, but at the same time, there should have been certain things. Like, I got a boyfriend. I'm a pretty quick. Joe would have been like, oh, bye. You know what I'm saying? There's lessons from this to learn, but the whole counsel Joe, I don't think this is going to last. I think he's taking the legal actions. I will continue to follow this and see where it goes. If another 2 or 3 women come out and say this, or there's some more proof showing that this did happen, then okay, then we would go from there. But for right now, I just think the dude, if this is real, he just has no game. He did come off of cringe and a little bit creepy, a little bit of controlling. There were some things where I went, a normal dude wouldn't do that. But like I said, we don't really know what happened. But it's wrong, but it's not bad. It's not something where the word predator should come up. So that's my take. I've gone way over. If you have rolled and rocked with me up to this point, I definitely appreciate it. If you do like this, please thumb up. We'll do this again. Be safe, y'all.